Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Content Deleted, Roblox Lore, where I go over something that has been removed from the site. Today, we will be looking into the mystery of what actually happened to the Roblox Egg Hunt. But first, to answer that question, we will need to take a look back at the evolution of the Roblox Egg Hunt in its entirety. To start things off, the Egg Hunt was introduced as the extravaganza in 2008, which was the very first Egg Hunt. The Egg Hunt was a short Roblox event almost every year that allowed players to obtain free eggs that they could find in-game that could be worn on their avatar. Some of these eggs would even eventually become limited items, thus giving players a chance to obtain items that would later become valuable. The Egg Hunt was run in 2008, 2010, and from 2012 to 2020. Roblox did not run any official Egg Hunts in 2006, 2007, 2009, or 2011, and has not run any more Egg Hunts since 2020. After the introduction of the official Egg Hunt, there have been many unofficial user-created games over the years that simply rewarded just badges in place of actual eggs. The 2008 and 2010 Egg Hunts were run completely different from the rest. They were actually called egg drop events. Kind of a silly sounding idea, right? What happened was, the eggs were scripted to fall from the sky in every Roblox game. Each egg had a unique ability and presented the player with a different challenge to obtain them. In 2008, this idea worked pretty well, except for the part of the eggs raining from the sky, interrupting people that were just trying to play that certain game at that particular time. Take this for example. You are running and gunning in Mike's paintball, and then all of a sudden, BAM! An egg hits you in the head. You're down for the count. Okay. This may be a little bit of an exaggeration, but even Shedletsky went as far as apologizing in the blog post beforehand with this statement. We apologize ahead of time to Serious Bloxers and Mic'd Paintball's fanatics for egging your game. This was a completely new concept at the time, so people really had to figure things out on the go. As some eggs took a more hostile approach when dealing with them, some even would be shooting rockets at you from the sky. I remember the 2008 Egg Hunt the most over all other Egg Hunts. It truly holds a special place in my heart. I went to one of my best friend's house at the time. We both switched off playing Roblox on his Windows XP computer, just trying to get all the eggs before the end of the event. For those of you who don't know what Windows XP is, it's a computer operating system released back in 2001, which tells you how much of an old dinosaur I really am. And we didn't have a gaming chair either. We had a red metal chair that we would sit on for hours, though it wasn't comfortable. The computer looked like this, and the mouse looked like this, with a little ball on the underside, which is how it would know if you were moving the mouse. I remember helping each other get the eggs and showing each other how each egg was different. We worked together to obtain almost all the eggs that year. Those were some very good times. On April 2nd, 2010, the extravaganza returned, but it returned busted. And what do I mean by that? I mean it was cracked. No pun intended. They started off good and had a few egg drops before the issue started happening. Roblox got swamped with users coming online for the Egg Hunt. They had such a demand for the Egg Hunt that the servers could not handle it. People were having issues with the eggs not dropping at the times that they were supposed to, and on top of that, users were having trouble with even just joining games. This led to Roblox calling off the Egg Hunt for a while, until they could work up a fix for the issues. Roblox then released a necklace that could be obtained for free during a short period of time, called the Golden Egg Beaters. The description on it states, "You all beat the 2010 Egg Hunt so badly that our Roblox game servers blew up." Whoops. This item was a gift to all users around April 5th through the 9th of 2010. Any user could take one from the catalog during that time. If you didn't take one, double whoops. Those weren't the only issues the Egg Hunt had in 2010. Since there were eggs raining in every game, people made games called egg catchers, which would put each egg in a designated spot for people to not have any sort of challenge with obtaining the eggs. Shedletsky, an old Roblox admin, actually ended up going through the game pages at that time and deleted those egg catchers because he considered them cheating. On July 21st, Roblox reinstated the Egg Hunt with a blog post titled Roblox Summer Egg Hunt. Yes, it really took them that long to fix the issues they were having. When Roblox reinstated the Egg Hunt, they added some more eggs to the lineup. For the users that had already got lucky enough to grab all the eggs from before they started having issues with the egg drop. Roblox also stated that this Egg Hunt was sponsored by Builders Club, and for that reason, free-to-play users could participate but only obtain up to 3 eggs. This was later changed to 6 eggs after the server issues. If you wanted to obtain more than 6 eggs, you had to get Builders Club to obtain the Easter egg basket gear. It was just another way for Roblox to get users to purchase Builders Club at the time. 2010 was also the very first year Fabergé eggs were introduced to Roblox Egg Hunts. They were a rarer egg that only had a small chance of spawning during egg drops. Moving on to the egg hunts from 2012 through 2020. These were all Roblox sponsored games that were specifically designed for the egg hunts. Eggs no longer rained from the sky in every game, and instead, the games had been designed by devs or Roblox staff to provide more of an objective for achieving most eggs instead of them randomly falling from the sky. Stickmaster Luke was actually one of the Roblox staff members tasked with designing and building the 2013 Egg Hunt. Some years, Roblox got a bit lazy and instead allowed devs to enter one of their own games into the Egg Hunt. Instead of creating a whole game around the Egg Hunt, there were portals to different games where you could pick up an egg or two. In 2018, the Ready Player One event preceded the Egg Hunt. The Ready Player One event was an event based on a movie that was just coming out at the time. The Ready Player One event was just winding down and everyone was on the lookout for the last piece of the puzzle to try and be the first and only person to win the Demise Venari. This last piece of the puzzle ended up being inside of the Egg Hunt that year. A little fun fact, the Demise Venari is Latin for Lord Hunt. Kind of interesting how they hinted at the Egg Hunt from the start with even the name of the hat. I actually met my good buddy Tempest at the very beginning of the Ready Player One event. The name of the Egg Hunt did change over the years, but the objective always remained the same. Collect all of the eggs throughout the games. So, what ultimately led to the Egg Hunt's demise? Well, to my knowledge, Roblox actually never came out with a direct answer to our question. But why is that? As we all know, Roblox has been getting rid of almost anything that has to do with old Roblox. As sad as that is, it is true. Some things just stop becoming as sustainable or as important over time. What do I mean by that? What I mean is every game and event that is made takes a lot of time and money to make. Not only that, but it takes a lot of preparation as well. These egg hunts at the end were taking teams of 10 or more people to make them. You may think that's not a lot, but when you think of paying 10 people to make a game for you, it's not going to be cheap. The sustainability thing makes the most sense to me, especially with the 2020 Egg Hunt only being devs games that they already had created, games like Jailbreak or Sharkbite for example. There was no actual game made for the 2020 Egg Hunt. There was only a game hub which teleported you to the games, where inside the game, the devs made a challenge for the player to complete in order to win the egg. So, Roblox probably ended up thinking it wasn't important enough to enough users that it made sense to pay a bunch of developers to make the Egg Hunt. This is just a theory, and it could be wrong. With little to go off of, we are kind of left with this mystery. But hey, who knows? Maybe Roblox will revisit the Egg Hunt in the future. They have skipped a few years in the past, so you never know. All we can do is hope and let Roblox know that we want our Egg Hunt back for years to come. Well guys, now you are up to date on the evolution of the Roblox Egg Hunt. Let me know in the comment section what you think the reason for Roblox ending the Egg Hunt is. This has been another episode of Content Deleted. See you in the next one. Peace.